say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh.
Episode 4, most commonly used widgets. Let's dive right in. Over here, under sources, there's a plus sign where we get access to the widgets. So let's go ahead and create the alert box. We're gonna add source. I already have one, but we're gonna create a new one for the purposes of this test. And we're gonna call it Alertbox-test, adding this to the source list. In here, there's a global settings area. Leaving these green, as opposed to gray, states that they're enabled. For now, we're gonna leave it as default, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what a test looks like once you have actually gone through all the steps and defined certain triggers for certain actions. In this case, let's see what a follow looks like. And you could also maybe change it for subscriptions. So I'm going to go ahead and click done. Now this green box that you have here basically states where it's going to go. So we're going to put it a little bit higher than center screen, and we'll leave it there. Let's look at the next one. Follower goal. Go ahead and create a new source. We're going to call this follow goal test. This effectively enables you to create a nice little follow goal where you can adjust the settings. So here you can change the title, test 1. Let's set the goal amount to 120. And let's say we're starting at 100. And we'll say that it'll end in 2 days. So now you can see test 1, I'm at 100 of 120 with 47 hours to go. And you can also drag this around and place it in different areas of the screen. So we'll leave it there for now. Chatbox is another great one to have. As you can see in the test example here, it is exactly what you think it is. If anybody talks to you on your stream, it'll come on screen. Once again, you can follow the same procedures. We're going to call this Chatbox test for the purposes of this test. You have a bunch of different themes that you can change, and it'll show up like this on screen once people start talking. So you can change it to Twitch, you can change it to old school, you have chunky, and clean. I like clean for now. And once again, you can change the font size, you can make it larger, you can make it smaller so that there's more real estate on the screen, and you can change the font color. You can also disable certain bots, as well as commands starting with exclamation. This is a little bit more advanced in source, so we'll go over this in a later video. So for now, we're going to click done. And I'm going to go ahead and test it. As you can see, there it is. We'll leave it where it is for now. Mind you, none of these are at their final resting place. That is all up to you to configure. Next on the list is donation goal. This functions very similar to our follower goal. The only difference is that this is with funds. Donation goal dash test. Let's add this source. Now, it is important to keep in mind that these donations are read from Streamlabs. So it has to be a donation that comes into Streamlabs. So we'll call this donation test. You have a bunch of different things that you can modify, just like you would in the follower goal. And you can also go a little bit deeper. But for now, we'll just leave it like this. It looks like I didn't configure it. Donation test 1. Goal amount 100. Starting amount 95. Goal 1. 20. 20. 20. Start the goal. There it is. Click done. Boom. There's our donation. Now, the donation ticker is very similar to the donation test 1 or the donation goal. The difference here is that it actually tells you the name of the individual who has tipped you or donated to you. And as you can see, it's in a side scroll fashion. So I'm going to go ahead and add source. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and just grab the same one that I have. And you can see who's already tipped me. I'm going to go ahead and actually turn that one off. Viewer count is exactly what you think it is. So let's go viewer count dash test, add source, and this tells you where would you like to pull the viewers in so that you can show the audience who's viewing and from where. So for now, we'll just leave mixer and we'll call it done. We'll move this maybe over here for now. Instant replay is another one, but I'm gonna have to create another episode just for it. I really enjoy it, and I am sure you will too. And that wraps up episode 4, most commonly used widgets. Stay tuned. Episode 5, we'll be going over the instant replay feature in both SLOBS and Boom TV. You rock.